born and raised here in Tucson, Arizona. I graduated from University High School here, and the way the interview process is going to work, what we just went through, that's our screening process. Just for me to get to know you a little bit and make sure I'm most qualified. And I'll be spending about 90 minutes just going through all the details of the position. So I'll be covering the company, the products, the market, the pay, the training, as well as the perks of the position. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to ask you to save them to the very end, because chances are as I go through all the details, I'll probably answer all your questions going through. And then in the final meeting, if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask at that time. And also that time will give you guys each a definite decision today as to the position not. Now my first question for you guys is, why do you think I run this portion of the interview in a group setting like this? Why do you think I do that?
See how well people interact with each other, how comfortable you are speaking in front of other people.
Yeah, I can gauge interaction skills, communication skills. It makes my job easier as far as selecting the right people for the position. And then secondly, it saves me a lot of time. Because if I was sitting down with each of you guys for 90 minutes, there goes my entire day. So it saves a lot of time, but ensures that we select the right people. And I'm mainly going to be looking for two things. Number one is good eye contact, because I know if you're not paying attention to me, you're probably not paying attention to customers. So that's absolutely problematic. Now the second thing is I'm looking at how comfortable each and every one of you guys are answering questions. So I'm not looking for certain responses or correct responses. I'm mainly just looking at how comfortable each and every one of you guys are in answering the questions that I ask. Okay. And so yeah, we're not in school. You don't need to raise your hand or anything like that. Feel free to speak up, because that is one of the things I'm looking for. And I came in for an interview some of this right around 5 years ago. I was accepted for the position. I was very excited. And working on the district manager position, but everyone starts in the same place and then works their way up. So we just found that's the most fair way to do things. We never bring outsiders in; they go straight in the position. We only promote from within. So even our president, Bruce Goodman, he came in for an interview some of this right around 35 years ago, and he's now president of the company. So middle alumni that work with Becker and Cucco. One is Neil Armstrong, so the first man on the moon. Also Norman Brinker, he's founded restaurants like Chili's, Zoomals, Macaroni Grill. And I don't know if any of you guys are football fans, but Rod Smith, he's a Hall of Fame wide receiver of the Broncos. He worked with our company as well. Our company started back in 1981, and we did about $750,000 worth of business. I have the sheet signed up here. I'll be back there. But in 1995, we did just under $100 million in business. In this past year, 2011, we did right around $250 million. Now, just looking at those numbers, what do you guys notice a lot of? Yeah, a lot of money, a lot of sales, but it's increasing, right? It's growing. And what are some advantages as far as working with a growing company?
Right.
Definitely, yeah, both of those things. So one is there's job stability. Our reps don't need to worry about being laid off, their hours being cut. They know that they have a secure, stable job that it's going to be here. And then secondly, they have advanced opportunities. Those that work hard, they can move up very quickly. I know for myself, I was promoted to assistant manager within 6 months and district manager within 3 years. And there's definitely been people too that moved up way quicker than me. And I know we have David Martinez back there. David's someone that was promoted to assistant manager position within 3 months. Now, he definitely worked hard for that promotion. He'll be the first to tell you it didn't come easy. However, those that do work hard, they have those advancement opportunities. And we have offices all over the world, so in the UK, Germany, Korea, Australia. Our main focus is in the United States and Canada, so we're in North America. And we're broken down into regions. We're part of the Southwest region, which kind of makes sense, right? Because we're part of the Southwest US, so we're part of the Southwest region. We like to call ourselves the Southwest region. It's a cool nickname, I didn't make it up. And we're further broken down divisions. We're part of the Rising Sun Division. That consists of Austin, Arizona, New Mexico, as well as El Paso, Texas. Now, geographically, we are one of the smaller divisions of the company, but just to give you guys an idea of the growth, 3 years ago, we had 8 offices in the division. Now we actually have 18. And part of the reason for that growth is definitely our division manager, Wes Frank. He's a great leader as well, quite a few managers. But overall, as a company, we had a 20% growth in the number of offices from last year to this year. And what would you guys say are some key things that need a growth in a company?
Responsible people.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely having people that are responsible, that communicate well, professional, hardworking, motivated. So number one, it's important that we select the right people for the position. That's why this interview process is so important. And then secondly, that we have a good product that people continue to buy. So I'm going to go over the Cutco products in a little bit. And then third is a solid support system. So we have our academic advisory board, and it consists of these 6 college professors, and they give us an academic standing on how we train our people. So that way, year in, year out, the representatives that work here, they're getting as many skills and as much experience in the position as possible. And that's why for the students that work with us, they're able to earn an internship credit through their respective schools so they can get college credits knocked out of the way. Also, we award over $50,000 in scholarship money annually. So now you guys know why all the people up here are all smiling really big. Right, they make extra income on top of paychecks and making. Now, when Vector and Mapcast were first founded, they had some fundamental decisions to make. One was to market the highest quality products. How long would you guys say a lower quality product usually stays in the market?
6 or more.
Right. Exactly. So people, they find out it's lower quality, they're not going to keep buying it over and over again. And just to give you an idea, we've had the same product since 1949. So it's been around a while. Now, secondly, is present our products in a low-key manner. So have any of you guys ever met a high-pressure salesperson before? Someone's like really, really pushy. And how did it make you feel? Yeah, really uncomfortable, really overwhelmed. People hate dealing with high-pressure salespeople. So that's why our philosophy here is if someone buys, hey, that's great. They're going to love their Cutco. If someone doesn't buy, yeah, that's okay too. Our reps are paid either way. So that way it takes all the pressure off our representatives. Because we know the more relaxed and low-key our reps are with customers, the more Cutco people buy. You'll see the products, they pretty much sell themselves. Now, third is honesty and integrity. And by the way, if any of you guys ever used Cutco at home before?
It sounds familiar to me.
It does, huh?
Cool. So I'll go over the product line a little bit. But third is honesty and integrity. So there's no need to exaggerate the product. We've been a product not to do that. But what would you say happens if you exaggerate a product?
It doesn't work the way the customer wants it to work, and basically it's like false advertising.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So they're going to be disappointed in the product as well as the company that helped them get that product. We're a company that's been around for quite some time, so it's very important. These are people we take on, they're people we can trust, they choose the right way, really good integrity. Now, fourth is that how we market our products. We chose non-store retailing for a few key reasons. First off, it's become really popular for people who buy items like online or through catalogs, different ways like that. Why do you think that's becoming so popular?
Because they can buy
Yeah,
it.
go out and shop.
Yeah. Exactly. It's easier, it's more convenient. You know, nowadays you can point, click, it shows the doorstep. Like, that's pretty simple. I'm sure all of you guys have friends that order pizza online now. You know, because it's too hard to dial a telephone and make a phone call, you know. No, but it's easier, right? Because again, you point, click, the pizza guy shows the doorstep. You also know exactly when he's showing up, so you know exactly when to get up off your couch and answer the door. So whether people are coming too lazy or too busy, whatever the case, it does make it easier, it makes it a lot more convenient. And then secondly, a lot of times prices are lower when they're sold online. Now, pizza is probably not the best example for that, but for manufactured items, a lot of times they're lower in price. Now, why is that?
There's no retail markup in
Exactly.
stores.
Right. So it cuts out the middleman. So they're not paying for the rent of the store, the workers in the store, all the costs associated with holding the store. So that's why our products are 24% less, because everything's all manufactured and only in New York, and they're shipped straight out to customers UPS. Now, coming into the interview today, you guys probably noticed we decided to pay our representatives more than a lot of other positions with a $16 base rate of pay. Why do you think we decided to pay our representatives more?
Instead of talking about it, they represent the company.
They represent our company. They're happy. Exactly. They're happier and they're a lot more motivated to work hard at the job. You know, so that definitely motivates our reps to work harder at the job because they're getting paid more. And then secondly, I'll be honest, I know why I showed up to the interview 5 years ago. I know at least part of the reason why like 90% of you guys are here today. It's because of the pay. So with that type of pay, it's like 100% yes. But with that type of pay though, it attracts more high quality applicants. That way as a company, we can be a lot more selective as to who we take on. Now for applicants, hey, you know, that makes it a little more challenging to get the job. For me, I just love it because it shows we have a top-notch team here. You guys probably noticed all the trophies and awards you receive in this office. Honestly, that's not because of me. I'm going to work hard regardless, but that's because of the people we have here on our team. I know if I work with top-notch people, we're going to be a top-notch office. So really that just allows me to be a lot more selective. Now, how are most salespeople paid?
Commission.
Based off commission, based off how much they sell. If we just paid off commission, everything we said we did not want to do, that would happen. That would put a lot of pressure on representatives, and then it just transcend on the customers. That's kind of what we don't want. So that's part of a guaranteed base rate of pay to ensure that low-key approach, but also give our incentive pay to work those that work harder. because I also know that some of you guys have worked jobs before where you may have felt like you worked harder than someone else to get your paycheck. It didn't really reflect that. Now, I'm going to go over that more as I go over the pay section, but now I'm going to show you guys the products. In the same way that a representative show customers, I'm going to start off by showing you guys our super cheers. And do any of you guys have a penny with you?
Yes.
We have $100 bill. Pass that up.
There you go.
So these fit in both the right and left hands.
Nasty with the penny, but.
Yeah, that's right. So these have